Good morning, everyone. My name's Zia, and this is Chasing the Moon. This morning, I'm on my way to one of my local nurseries to look for some seasonal plants for my two little planter boxes outside my front door. So come along with me and let's see what we can find. There's a little sneak peek of some of what I found. I'm not going to be planting today because now it's raining quite heavily. What's today? November 21st, I think? Wow, Christmas is coming fast. Hi everyone. Okay, there's been, and I'm just putting my shoes on because there's been a break in the weather, and so it's not raining, and I'm hoping to get my two little planter boxes done up with some seasonal greens that I just picked up at the local nursery. So let me put on my coat, let's go outside and see if we can get this done today. I'm at an age where I have to be comfortable when I'm gardening now. So we've got our little evergreens, one for each side. Break up the root ball a little bit, and hopefully there's room in this planter for these. I'm gonna have to go pretty deep, I think. I think I'll just give you a quick idea of the layout, and then I'll show you when I finish planting them. It's going to be a bit boring. White cyclamen will go in front, and then on each side we will have, what are these? These are wintergreen. Anyway, this is more or less how it's going to look. And then I have some, now what are these? These are red twig dogwood boughs that I'm going to put in the back. Well, here we are, the finished planter boxes, which I'm quite pleased with. There's something wrong though with this strand of lights. I can't get them to stop flickering. And then there's my wreath. Got some bells. Yeah. Something else I want to take care of are these two windows. I might not get those finished today, but I want to make a start on it, get a little bit of Christmas decor happening in here. The tree probably won't go up until December 1st. Today is the 26th of November, but slowly. I used to be able to decorate my whole home in a day, in a few hours, and now sometimes it takes me a week to even just do my Christmas tree. So we're making a start. I've been putting these in my windows for the last few years. They're just plastic. They came from Canadian Tire, but when I put them in windows, now of course I've never put them in these windows because this is my first Christmas here, so this is all new. What I like about having them in the windows is I can leave the blinds part way down, and any lights that are on the outside across the street, especially if there may be Christmas lights, other people's Christmas lights, reflect on them. And it has a really nice effect. So I'm going to put some more. I've got 2 sizes. Now I will probably add some decorative pieces on there, probably tea lights, and leave the blinds up. I think I have some more of these large ones, so I'm going to go and see if I can find them, but I like it. Well, I think it's time for the fall decor to go away and for the Christmas season to arrive. I've absolutely loved having this on the table, and looking forward to figuring out something with my little pedestal there and some Christmas items. Let's see what I can come up with. These little kind of pots come in really handy when you're trying to elevate things and you want to keep a natural look. Say goodbye to autumn for another year. time for a little Christmas magic on this table, I think. I don't even know what I'm going to do yet, and that's part of the fun of it. This is my temporary dining room table centerpiece until I can decide what I'm going to put here for the whole holiday season. Now, here are a few of the things I have to work with. I have a lot of little trees. I have 2 sleighs. I have this amazing little garden gate. I have these 3 lovely little birds. And this is something very special that I do every year. This is from the tree in the front yard where I used to live. Moss. More trees. And 3 little tiny cottages. So now I just have to decide which of these elements are going to end up in my display. Now, one of the things that I have to keep in mind is that if I have anybody here for tea, coffee, dinner, whatever I do on here has to leave room for all of us to sit around. So some of these pieces may go in other areas, maybe on the coffee table. I usually do a little something on there too. So I'm going to get started. I'm just playing around with the placement right now. It's a work in progress. They're both a work in progress. And I don't know which one will stay on this table. It may be the smaller piece and this may go on the coffee table, but still working on it. It's taking time, but it's fun. Well, I think that's going to be it for today's video, everyone. The centerpieces are still a work in progress, and my house is a total disaster. Christmas is blown up everywhere here. So the next video will be a completed Christmas tour, including the Christmas tree. So stay tuned for that. I hope your preparations are going well if you celebrate Christmas, whatever your holiday celebrations are. Happy belated Thanksgiving to my American subscribers. I hope you were able to have some time with family or friends. And yeah, this really kicks off the holiday season for you, I know. So I'm having fun. It's taking me a while to get things done. I think it's partly because this is my first Christmas in this little house that I'm in, and I'm not sure where to put everything. And I actually have way too much stuff. I still had some things stored at my daughter's, and all of the decorations that any of my longtime subscribers will have seen in my van and then in my bus were at another friend's house. So I have some purging to do for sure. But I'm having fun, and I'm just taking my time, and I will show you everything complete in next week's video, hopefully. It's taking me longer than I think these most recent years. So wherever you are in our incredibly beautiful world, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're having a happy life, enjoying whatever little things bring you joy. And I think I'm gonna say bye-bye for now. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching, and to those of you who have subscribed, I'm so grateful for that. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.